74, visibility right around 5 miles. So I think that patchy fog looks likely through some areas of Acadiana today. Hasn't quite been the case, a little closer towards the coastline, but certainly noticing it out and over towards the airport. Just something to watch for as you go through your morning, and just because it's not foggy at your house doesn't mean it may not be that way down the road just a little bit. Remember, everything could end up very, very patchy, so it's just best to kind of give yourself just a tad bit more time on the roadways, especially when dew points are kind of flirting right around that mid-70s range, because fog's certainly going to be possible, and it's what we're going to be watching for early on today. Otherwise, there's no real problems at all. Plenty of sunshine as we get up through the afternoon. Handful of fair weather clouds, all we can expect. Could get an isolated shower right around that 10% range. I think it's maybe a little over aggressive with some of the shower activity. Could see a slight bump in that for tomorrow. There's a very weak front that's going to try and push through. It's not going to have a lot of success in doing so. I know earlier on this week we were talking about this cool down and crisper air on the way, but it looks like all of that is going to kind of pool up just towards our northeast and then trickle in a little slower. So by the time we get to the weekend, I don't think we're quite feeling the full effects of that. We may have to wait a few more days before we start to see some of that drier air work its way in. We've got a lot of moisture in the atmosphere now that we've got to try and get out, and this in this case isn't going to happen overnight. 91 degrees for your high today. So again, really, really hot, mostly sunny skies, muggy as well. The heat index probably closer to triple digits by the afternoon. 10% on your rain chances with winds from the east at about 5 miles an hour. And it looks familiar all the way through the rest of the week, too. There's not a whole lot of difference from today all the way through into the weekend. Again, temperatures will dip a little bit for Saturday and Sunday, and the lows may feel a little bit better, especially early in the morning, just after sunrise. So the early risers are going to really feel most of the effects of this. But I think we could start trending a little cooler as we go through next week. Katie?
Thanks, Daniel. And right now we're